Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know you have seen quite a few videos with me looking just like this, but I just looked through my post-burn review candle bag and I had 9. I thought that was probably enough, and if I waited any longer it would be quite a long video. So I decided real quick to muster up some energy and to do one more video for you all with this crazy hair. So let's jump in. I have 7 3-wicks and 2 singles. So we'll jump into the singles first. And I don't have a lot of notes because these are candles that you are very familiar with. So I'm just going to show you my trash and then we're going to recycle and we're going to move on to the next one. I am definitely going to be moving into some fall post burns. I'm just kind of wrapping up the end of summer. Some of these were half burnt. Some of these were just moved aside so we could try new things. And I finally think some of these are like the first ones I officially finished. So I thought I'd give you some thoughts on them. But as always, let me know down below what you've been burning and loving because I love to chat with you guys in the comments. It is my absolute favorite part. Although I've been horrible at comments lately. I'm going to get better. My first single wick that I got was from semi-annual sale and it was in Fresh Getaway. This was such a good scent. I loved the like yuzu citrus and like the fresh air. It was just so straightforward and it was a great burn. It burnt all the way down and I had such a great scent throw on this one. It was just a nice like sea salty, slightly citrus scent, but really, really great in a small space. But I actually had it in my living room mixed with a couple other fruity scents and it really worked well. Another one I got through that I think I picked up at semi-annual sale as well was the grapefruit and sage. This is just pretty much straightforward again. Aromatherapy, so that sage is really prominent, kind of just like gets right up in your nose there and clears your mind and your thoughts. But I like these candles. Again, getting them for under $3 is perfect. They are a nice strong scent, and again, they worked really well together. They weren't really that next to each other, but at any point I might have burnt 1 or 2 of these at the same time. So those were the only single wicks that I burnt through this time. I got through quite a few summer candles. We'll start with this one. Berry Fruit Punch. This is not the first one I burnt through, but I liked this scent. I wanted it to just be dialed up a few more. That was my only, I'd say critique, not complaint, but it is kind of a light scent, and the tropical berry, sweet pineapple, fresh juiced oranges in other candles, those scent notes are so prominent. And on cold, it just seems to give more than it does on burn. I don't know what that's about, but I thought Berry Fruit Punch would be the perfect candle for me. That just kind of sounds like me, doesn't it? I love fruity scents, but you know, orange pineapple punch is stronger, pink pineapple sunrise is stronger. So what can you do? You go ahead and blend them. So as you'll see, I have those in here. So which brings me to my next candle. So this one was okay. It was probably on the low end of all the candles I'm going to share with you, but it burnt down nice and clean. It is a very pretty candle to burn because I love this paint swatch collection, but it was kind of light for a fruity scent. But I went ahead and blended her with orange pineapple punch. This is tart orange juice, sweet pineapple, vanilla sugarcane. This is tart, this is juicy, this is fruity, and this is a 12. I've never had a orange pineapple punch that wasn't really strong. It got a little sooty. I probably burned a little bit long a couple times, but this is still strong in there with like next to nothing wax. So this blended together well, but I just hate to say that I think she needed blending. Almost every time I burnt it, I was never just satisfied with this candle, but every time I stuck something else in with it, I was happy. So that was one blend. And then another blend I did was, of course, with pink pineapple sunrise. So I burnt this one alone for a while, and then I burnt these 2 together for a while. Pink pineapple sunrise is sweet pink pineapple, palm sugar, sun-drenched nectar. This really was sweet and delicious, you know, pineapple, but really, really strong, and compared to this one, like way stronger. Again, like this in the living room, this in the kitchen, they're really far apart, but they at least met a little bit. It brought out a little bit more sweetness, a little bit more fruit in this one, but the pineapple in this candle never kept up with the pineapple in this candle. But I have to say, these packages are so pretty. So they really did that this summer. All the lids are so gorgeous, but I've saved like 100 lids, so I'm no longer saving lids, but they really did have some cute textured lids this summer and all of that. So those were great. Berry Fruit Punch was the least of the great, but I still liked it. Just was never okay on its own. Another really fun fruity scent that was fine on its own and I blended was pomegranate lemonade. Now you guys know how I feel about this one too. This is a powerhouse. Like you can smell this outside in the garage. Juicy pomegranate, zesty lemon, sugar crystal. This came out at Candle Day and you know, we were just getting our Christmas candle on, but I knew to pick some up because I knew at some point I would want them. And this was the second one, and I'm glad I did. And now that summer's over, I guess I'm okay with it being gone. But this is one I would love to have in my collection year round. It's really, really good. It's just such a strong, juicy, scented candle, mouth-watering almost. Like you really almost kind of want lemonade. Like if you're at like a fair and you walk by that lemonade stand, that scent that it gives you just like evokes that memory, that mouth-watering, like, ooh, yeah, that would be so good right now. That candle does the same thing. Okay, and then I blended it with pineapple mango. What I really liked was the pomegranate and the raspberry in this candle were just, they played together nicely. Fresh pineapple juice, mango, vine ripened raspberry. So this one is typically just like your sweet pineapple or, you know, any of those scents, but with that raspberry, it just sweetens it up and gives it that berry scent. Very nice, very strong. Again, like none of, like, unfortunately, Berry Fruit Punch didn't have a chance this burn because all of these have been strong. So those are all just awesome candles. I can't say enough good things, but you guys know these are my wheelhouse. This is what I like to burn. I'll save my absolute favorite for last. This was a sneaky surprise. I really enjoyed burning Rainbow Waves. I grabbed two, so I went ahead and went through one. I remember I tried this in like a currentburn review, but I will say I didn't get to the halfway point, and the notes are Sunny Sangria, Bright Melon, Misty Waters. I didn't feel like it gave much, but I was kind of glad they went with a new scent and didn't just give us so much citrus again. So you didn't get any complaints out of me, but this was kind of in the vein of Berry Fruit Punch, where I was like, it's kind of there, it's kind of not there, it needs a little help. But when I went and pulled this back out to finish it, because again, like I told you guys, I keep some crates with some candles that I start and don't finish, and this was one of them. It was way up here. It wasn't at the midway point or anything, and the whole burn this last couple of weeks, I'd say, has been amazing. Strong, and I could really smell all of those things. That melon was really juicy. It wasn't sweet. It was like fresh melon. That saltiness from the Misty Waters, I think that's what that's trying to be, is like salt on a fruit salad. And then that Sunny Sangria, it wasn't boozy, but it was definitely fruity and like in that mixed drink kind of way. Like you could almost smell a little rum undertone or something. So good. So good. So this one totally redeemed itself and has beautiful packaging. When you burn that, those rainbow colors are really coming through. I really, really enjoyed that candle. But no candle will ever compete with my sweet red mango. And I did get through another one this post burn. So bright mango, sunny peach, pineapple juice. You just can't tell me nothing. This is tropical Skittles. So sweet, so fruity, and it's just, I almost feel like I'm eating them. Like that's what I smell. I'm like, almost can taste it. It's so good. So I really hope they bring this candle back next year. But those are all the candles I burnt through the last week and a half or so. Again, I have a few more going, just kind of finishing up some summer, and then I've got a whole bunch of fall lined up. And if I can commit, I will do some current burn reviews just to kind of talk about some new candles that we've got. As you've seen, I've hauled some. I just haven't had a chance to actually go through and use any of them. But that is our plan. And I know this is short and sweet, but I'm going to let this one be short and sweet. Just let me know down below what you've been burning and loving, and we will talk in a video very soon. I do plan to work on my teacher video soon. I just haven't got all my thoughts together, but that should be coming up soon in different clothes and different hair. But take care of yourselves, you guys, and I will talk to you in the video very soon. Bye.